Hi, in today's quick lesson, I'm going to show you how to correctly grip a golf club. And this works from the pitching wedge all the way up to the driver. Let's get started. Hey, so there's two ways we can do this. One, I have a tool that you can buy. I got mine a long time ago from the Golfsmith store. It's actually one to train on how to grip the golf club. It's weighted, but then it has these grooves here. And what you do is all you do is line up your hands to the grooves. And once you do that, that's actually the correct setup at setup. So then you can practice that feeling and then go straight to the golf club and do that. And practice, on the range or wherever you happen to be. If you don't happen to have this, which it wasn't very expensive, I think it was only like 15, 20 bucks, but you don't really need it if you don't want to. It was actually a gift to me when I first started golf, and it was a great gift to me. It helped me out a lot. But another way you can do this is there's an easy way to be able to learn how to grip the golf club. It's basically two handshakes. You have two hands, right? One's going to go on first, then the other one's going to come next. And it's like shaking someone's hand. Traditionally, we start this way. We'll eventually do that, but it's like doing a left-handed shake. You put the club on the ground, and like if you're going to shake the hand, you put it in the same position, and then just grip around it. Another feeling would be like if you're picking up a briefcase. You wouldn't pick it up like this. You wouldn't pick it up like this. You just come down and pick it up, and you can do the same thing with the golf club. You come down, make sure your face is square, it's lined up, and it was like if I was going to pick up a briefcase. And you can see how my hand looks. And I know I'm in the right spot when I come down and I look down and I can see a little bit of the FJ on the FootJoy. If I'm like this, I can't see that. If I'm overextended, I can really see it. I just want to barely be able to see it. Just enough to be able to recognize, oh, that's FootJoy, the brand of the glove I happen to be wearing at the moment. And the next hand is the same thing. It's like another handshake. You put it in front of you, like if you're shaking someone's hand, then grip right around. And now you're in position. Or, like I said, if you want to be able to do the feeling of picking up a luggage, you put the club down a little bit. It's like if you're going to pick up luggage, boom, and you're there. So you can see how my hands are fitted together. And another way to be able to look at this and make sure it's right is each hand, when they come together, form this imaginary V. And this V, as I sit on the ground, is pointing to the right shoulder. And if I put my hand, again, the right hand correctly, you can see this V is pointing to the shoulder. If I overcook it, you can see, it's hard for me to even see the V, but it's pointing way out here. Or if I really, don't do it enough, it's undercooked, still can't see the V, and the V is pointing somewhere over here, I know that. Same thing with the other hand. You don't want to be, too much like that. You can do this in front of a mirror, where you just put it down, grip, look, make sure your V's are pointing to the right shoulder. If it is, you're in a good spot for that. And that's the correct setup. One of the guys in a face group that was posting me yesterday saying, well, I'm really hooking the heck out of the ball. What am I doing wrong? And on the video, I could see that his setup was pretty decent, but he was really overcooked. So he wasn't doing the pick up the suitcase feeling. And if he looked for his V's, they're going to be way over here. And even with the correct swing and coming on the correct swing plane, that's really a disaster for having the face so close at impact, because your body is going to want to square up at impact. And if you weren't square to begin with and you were like this, and your body eventually squares up at impact, look at that face. And that's one reason why the balls are just really hooking. If you did it the other way around, you'd have a hard time trying not to fade or slice the ball. So try these at home or with that. Both are great ways to start getting the feeling of how it's supposed to feel, and then we can start working on the rest of the swing and get you to draw nice long shots. Thanks and enjoy.